Hello? Okay. Hanging out with Stella, managed to pass some time, but there's still plenty of daylight left. Maybe it's worth spending more time exploring the town. Let's go to the general store, since that's next in line, and I assume it's like, yeah, it's right there. It's less far for a walk. Okay. We got some stuffed animals, a goth in a very nice dress, authentic rocks, fresh pickles in a barrel. I don't know if I'd want pickles from a barrel, personally. There's a lot of stuff here. You wander into the quaint little general store. Keen eye. It's not as put together as some of the others you saw along your journey. It seems to reflect the state of the town with its meager offerings of dented canned goods and neglected tourist-trap trinkets. It feels like an old place that is slowly limping its way to the modern day, lagging behind by just enough to be eternally unfashionable. That's kind of rude. This kind of like antique look is cute. The rundown country ambiance clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter, who has been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror. I'm not that scary. I promise I'm nice. Oh my god. I'm nice, I swear. I promise. She was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here. Wait, what? Fare thee well, maiden. What? I feel like I should ignore the fact that she said something she clearly didn't mean to say. Just to give her, like, the benefit of the doubt to help her along. I don't know. So let's go find something to take to the register. Your gaze turns towards the shelves. You gaze, ice cream. I feel like I should buy ice cream. I can't have ice cream where I'm staying right now because my cousin, well, not stupid, my rude cousin isn't letting me. I'm gonna buy ice cream. Hi there, pretty lady. You quickly head to the fridges, grabbing the dearest frostbitten pint of ice cream before making your way to the register. We're unfortunately out of Hillbrook Creamery in case brand loyalty runs in the family. I'm Kanika, by the way. I figure you must be Tabitha's cousin. It's only fair you should know my name, since I know yours. That's much nicer than just trying to pretend that you don't know me. It's less creepy, I guess, technically, because you're not pretending. Nice to meet you, Kanika. I know you said you already know my name, but I'm loading. Well, thanks for not being weirded out by it. I've already been weirded out by it, don't worry. Everyone in this town is so friendly. Someone even invited me to go cryptid hunting. Oh, I feel like I missed part of that. Wait, oh, is it this one? It is this one. Everyone in this town is so friendly. I just got biscuits with this Stella girl I met on the street, and she tried to get me to go into the woods with her. Okay. I assumed it would be the same. Good to know. That it changed a lot. Oh, you've already met Stella. Great, she's a much better welcoming committee than I am. I really didn't have an option. She just ran up to me. Technically, Gretchen ran up to me. And Stella followed. I take it you didn't take her up on it? I used to help her film stuff out in the woods all the time back when we were still in school. So you know Stella? Oh yeah, I know Stella. We're the same age, which is a pretty big deal when you live in a town this size. We went to school together from K through 12. That does help with knowing someone. Tabitha was there too, a year ahead of us. Not that a year gives you any distance in a school that small. I wonder how many kids there were. Anyway, Stella is probably the coolest person in town. She's a YouTuber. Amazing. So am I. Already did that joke. And she's getting pretty big too. You might have seen some of her videos if you're into creepy stuff. I don't know if this character is. I used to be, in real life. The first really creepy thing I watched was Marble Hornets. And actually when I started watching it, I thought it was real. I was so scared. I hadn't seen found footage stuff before, so I just assumed that the video online was real. I have since learned that it's not, and that not every video online is real, clearly. It's mostly her running around the woods looking for fake animals, which she doesn't find, but it's got a found footage appeal to it. Yeah! Found footage! I'd probably get, like, sucked into that when I was still in college. Even though I don't believe in that stuff, every episode she gets me wondering if this is the one where she finds something weird out there. Maybe will, I don't know. What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. Fair. The only restaurant we have in town is the diner. The only real place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station, for what it's worth. And there's a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive that's always full of minors. I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend. Yeah, he told me about it. Or they. And I don't know their gender. In case you want to go to hang out with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral. Why not? It's something to do. If I were you, I would just wait out the week, read a book, and hope the days pass quickly. Then go back to your life and forget you were ever here. That's probably an ending. Just knowing this, it probably is. Knowing this type of game, it is probably an ending to just stay home. Though I don't think I was given an option. I had to come out to the town. I wasn't able to just... I guess I could have explored the house, and that might have made me stay there. It doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place. No, I'm not. I've been here long enough for a lifetime. That's fair. But getting out is always easier said than done. I don't know, my mom did it, apparently. So what do you think of Tabitha? That depends. Are you guys friends? No. Sadly, we're just family that's only met today. Technically. I don't know, I just met her. Well, if she's been a little mean, try not to take it personally. That's just Tabitha. Okay. Good luck with her this week. I mean it. The stuff that she and Perlane used to say about you. Well, it doesn't bear repeating. So I heard. I'd like to know what it was, though. My aunt used to talk about me? What did she say? If you really want to know, that you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought you were better than the town. That your mom was for having you out of wedlock. That it's good your mom left because she was going to drink away the family fortune. Oh. I guess my mom was an alcoholic. She would just say anything. I never believed a word of it because I heard what she always said about my family too. And I knew nothing that came from her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that. However, Tabitha is not most people. Dang it. I'm sure she believed all of it. I don't envy you, having to spend a whole week with someone that thinks so poorly of you. And she's just generally difficult to be around anyway. I feel like I should ask about her clothes, because from what I'm gathering, this is a very southern town. And goth people are seen as more, witchy. And that ain't good for the southern Christian. How do you get away with a fashion like that in a rural southern town? What? Like they're gonna try me for witchcraft? Maybe. That was my concern. Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there are definitely some ladies in town who have made it their job to save my soul. But there are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing. That's good. It's not exactly great to be judged for the kind of fashion that you choose. And my mom is queen hippie, so I'm probably the least witchy person I know. I've never thought of hippies as witches before, I guess. Would a hippie be seen as a witch? I see them in two different categories. Like, definitely goth reads more witch to me than a hippie. But maybe it's just a difference in definition. Everyone my mom talks to might as well be wearing a pointy hat and carrying a broom. definitely a different definition here. I feel like the first normal person I've talked to. Might as well. It's another explorer. What, Stella doesn't seem normal to you? Oh. I mean, Stella... I've seen weirder people. She's always felt like the most normal person I know. I guess. I won't fight you on Tabitha being weird, though. That girl has problems. Fair. Fair. Oh, before I forget, how much do I owe you? $5. Okay. I have hand Kanika 5, as is custom. The ice cream is now yours. I have ice cream! How much money do I have? Is there a way to check? Like, I have no idea. There isn't an inventory. What if I am trying to hand out money I don't have? It seemed like I was less well off coming in here than I would like to be. Will I not have enough money to go home? I don't want to stay. This place seems weird. It was nice chatting. I'll get out of your hair for now, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you around. This town is like 3 streets wide. You find yourself on Scarlet Hollow's desolate main street once again. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Aw, man, I didn't get to go to the town hall. I want to go to the town hall. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day, but for now, you feel ready to head back to the estate. That's fair. Back to the estate. You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. I feel like it'll bite me if I leave it there. That looks like a cat. Big cat. Are big cat petable? If not, friend, why friendship? Maybe? The mountains seem to make nights come quickly here, the rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. It's quiet. I was about to say that at least there's a bird chirping. Maybe there's still a bird chirping. Yeah, there is a bird. It's a friend, I swear. You've had a long day between traveling and meeting all these strangers. The dusty bed that waits for you back at the estate is starting to sound. Oh no. You pause mid-thought. Something is standing in the tree line, watching you, trying to be very still. It's a cat. And a very big one. Is this what you saw in Stella's footage? Run. Just continue down the path. Yeah, if you pretend it's not there, it's not a problem. No, I've heard that for mountain lions, you're supposed to keep looking at them, and you're supposed to make noise. I feel like I should talk to him, since I have the option. I can see you there, you know. The creature continues to watch you from the tree line. It remains silent. Just because you can speak to animals, it doesn't mean that animals always have to speak to you. That's not fair. Let's start walking backwards. Maintain eye contact. Eye contact. You begin walking backwards to town. Neither you nor the thing watching you breaking eye contact with the other. Prolonged eye contact. Foliage in the tree line snaps and crunches as you walk, matching your pace. Oh no. It's hungry, isn't it? It would seem that the creature you've encountered is intent on stalking you. It becomes you. It becomes you? Oh, it becomes you, Wait, it becomes you, becomes it, becomes you? That's confusing. Oh, mountain lion. Oh, mountain lion. You don't look very good, man. I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. And then it emerges, an honest to goodness mountain lion. And there is something horribly wrong with it. Yeah, it looks like it has cancer. A blood that runs and runs and runs becomes nothing. I feel like I should have like a voice filter for this, but I feel like that would also just sound terrible. Hi, no, back up. You're already too close for comfort. I'ma bonk you on the head with a stick. just bonk. Takes another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. Can you go eat something else? I promise, I'm skin and bones. I've heard that fatty human is also not good to eat. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil. It's almost worse that I can hear it. What the hell are you talking about? Don't eat me, I'm all bones. Whoa, cool, Mel. Chat, look. Look behind me. It's a mountain lion. Whoa. Whoa, look, chat. Whoa. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's such a I feel like I have to. Whoa, cool, mountain lion. Start filming. I have to for the plot. Oh no. As you pull out your phone and hit record, the mountain lion dashes forward with surprising speed, ears back and claws glittering. Oh no. The clout! Like and subscribe before my face gets bitten off. There's a heavy thump as it connects. You find yourself tumbling forward, pitching over the side of the road and rolling downhill. Oh no. It's disorienting. You find it to be almost impossible to stop yourself, the incline too steep, every attempt ending in more scratches and bumps from the rough terrain of the mountainside. Well, this isn't the path home. Oh no. You finally land with a breath-stealing thump in a small copse of trees, battered and bruised, bleeding from the thorny shrubbery, but not dead. Yet. Your eyes are closed. You need them open. They're open, I swear. Leave me alone. Nah, but back up. Doesn't bother trying to hide now, leaping down into the clearing with killing intent in its wide yellow eyes, ready to finish what it started. And then the evening air is pierced with the sound of gunshot. The mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path. Okay, I'm alive for now, but someone has a gun. I don't also look like a mountain lion, right? As you gain your bearings, you realize your ice cream is gone. No! No! I paid $5 to have ice cream. No. Well, now I'm just sad. And traumatized. Worst ending ever, no ice cream. Sad and traumatized without ice cream. You must have lost it in your fall. Oh, hello, sir. Damn, nearly had the thing. And I nearly had you, too. Who the hell are you and what you doing out here? Looking to get shot? No. Is that a threat? Is that a promise? What the hell was that thing? I'm loading. I think you saved my life. And you ruined my shot. Nearly had the damn thing before. Wait a tick. There's something awfully familiar about you. He looks you up and down with his good eye. What happened to this one? You're that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't going to show. Well, I apologize for my brusqueness, and I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. I didn't know her, to be honest. I didn't know the woman, and from what I've heard, she was a bitch. So, I don't know if it's much of a loss on me. But for Miss Tabitha, yeah. You can call me Duke. Is that why you have a D on your hat? But that's a devil. Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky. Better not keep walking around on your own out here, not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha, Miss Tabitha would be no. Now my words and reading are going out. Yay. Would appreciate somebody looking out for you. Also, I just southern. There's something wrong with that mountain lion. It's probably got the cancer. Had all them lumps. So it was cancer. And this is well known. Why wasn't I told about this before now? Does cancer just... Is that a thing here? I shouldn't be here if you can catch cancer. Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous. If I had to guess, I'd say it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death coming for it. As you well know, when's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody? Especially on this side of the continent. I don't know, man. I don't follow mountain lion news. It's not exactly the best thing to follow. You're one of a lucky few. Lucky few. So don't ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor. Are you God? Or are you the angel? I don't really want to go after it. Again, I don't want revenge. I want to go home. It took my goddamn ice cream. I guess I do want revenge for the ice cream, but also... I appreciate it. I don't want to bring up that I want revenge for my ice cream. I feel like that's a bit much to go and shoot something for. I appreciate you looking out for me too. Thanks. Listen, I can thank you more than once, Duke. I'm traumatized, and I've lost my ice cream. Didn't you already thank me? You ain't one of them folks who won't shut up about thanking someone who helped them once, are you? I'm fucking traumatized. It don't matter. Stick with me and we'll make sure it doesn't get the chance to take a chunk out of anybody. I don't like the thought of a man-eater like that walking around my town. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. Before long, the sun has completely set, and the two of you find yourselves in near total darkness. Though Duke has a flashlight, he uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. It makes sense, though, to do that. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbrush. Wait a minute. Stella mentioned being out here. We're not gonna shoot Stella, right? She might be weird, but she don't deserve being shot. Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of the thing that hunted you. Every rustling leaf, the herald of a vicious attack. Though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves. Please, if this is Stella, don't shoot her. Gotcha? No. The old man quietly steps forward, gun held at the ready. It is Stella. Don't shoot. What the hell? Stella! I'm so happy you didn't get shot. Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what you was thinking around after dark. Well, what has you slinking around after dark? Do you know how close I just came to putting a hole in you? Hopefully not too close. But you did it! No harm, no foul. For now. If we catch you again, there might be a problem. What are you doing with loading? I thought you were going home. I was. Oh, Gretchen. And you stink of mountain lion. Oh, what a smell. And there's something else mixed in there. Something fake. It could drive a dog into madness. It makes me want to bite and tear. Oh. Don't bite me. She thrashes in Stella's arms, but Stella holds her close, stilling her frenzied attack. Whoa. Calm down, girl. You know loading. Oh my, I do apologize. How very unladylike of me. I simply can't stand the smell of those things. And yet, Stella won't believe me when I tell her what it is. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be. It's alright, little lady. You're safe so long as you got your mama looking after you. Unlike you, Stella, if you decide to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Loading here had a run-in you wouldn't believe. So just go on home and save all this for some other night. Wait, a run-in? No, it's a YouTuber. No. What kind of run-in? Was it supernatural? It looks supernatural. It should have been moving. Like I said, you won't believe it, so put that dang camera away. I was attacked by a mountain lion. You know, like how you said didn't exist in these parts. Why is there a lie option? I was attacked by a mountain lion, you know, the kind you said didn't exist in these parts. Oh, I see she's been trying to fill your head with her nonsense too. It's not nonsense, it's don't you get started, Stella Richmond. I know her last name now. We was both there. We saw the damn thing. It was a mountain lion, plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just that I did a whole video on them and found absolutely no evidence that they exist out here. Eastern mountain lions are extinct. There hasn't been a sighting in decades. Well, I hate to break it to you, but things that go extinct come back all the time because people go to where they were extinct from and push them out of where they were hiding. I can just assume that might have happened here. There hasn't been a sighting in decades until now. Your friend here damn near got eaten by one. So if you don't want your last video to be found 20 years from now next to a pile of your bones in a den of some long dead creature, you best get out of these woods. I feel like that's exactly what she would want though. Did I ruin this? Am I gonna make it so that she dies because I told her there's a mountain lion? I don't like that idea. I don't like that thought. I know it's frustrating, but believe me, she is never gonna believe you about the mountain lion. That would be so cool. Yeah, exactly. She wants that. Stella, no. No. No, we would not. Your mama and daddy are spinning in their graves here and talk like that. They're dead? Did they get the cancer too? Oh. If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Go on, get. That's so southern. The old man shoos her away. Fine, I'll go. But if neither of us go with her, she's for sure not going home. Does that mean I should go with her, Duke? Hell no. There's half a chance she winds up in some kind of situation on her way back. Miss Scarlet would have my ass if she knew I'd get you into if I let you get into a situation. Listen, I don't know if Miss Scarlet would know, you know? I could just go back to town. It's fine. It's fine. Me? I would never. I'm definitely going to be responsible and head right home. Stella, you're really bad at lying. And this is just text. Yeah, I'm sure. You don't believe you either. Loading, you stick with me and you'll be alright. And we'll get you back to that cousin of yours in one piece. Don't you go getting into any situations either, Duke. And I'll see you around, Loading. Oh, I suppose it's time to go. So long, darlings, and good luck with that wretched pest. You better go home, but I know you're not going to, because why would you? No one's there to make sure. No one's there. You can't trust Stella to take care of Stella. She's decided to be a YouTuber that goes looking for cryptids. With that, she's off. And just you and Duke. It's just you and Duke in the woods once again. Damn, we haven't stopped too long. Now the old hip is starting to voice its complaints. There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. I brought a few victuals along if you're peckish. You find your way along the narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. I see eyes. I see eyes. Don't like that. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you have ever seen before. So jealous. Duke interrupts the serenity of the scene with his old man grunts, folding his creaky joints as he settles in on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed he was carrying, pulling out some beef jerky and a couple of beers. At least it's a nice night, even if the circumstances leave something to be desired. Help yourself to jerky. And as for the beer, I was planning on having both cans myself. Are you sure you should be drinking while shooting a gun? Just saying. Probably not the best option. But I suppose I can be convinced to spare one. I don't really want a beer. Might take the edge off, but also being drunk in this situation? No. Should you be drinking in this situation? Isn't it dangerous? Oh, lighten up. It's just a Bud Light. It ain't moonshine. Do you drink moonshine on the regular? Anybody who gets drunk off a Bud Light is drinking it wrong. It's alcohol. You get drunk off alcohol. It doesn't matter how you drink it. You gotta get drunk. Find it helps keep my aim steady, lowers the nerves, and just enough to shake the tremor out of my trigger hand. Fair. Actually fair. Maybe if you had one, it'd calm your jitters. I don't want the beer. I don't want it. Don't want it. Mostly because in real life I can't handle alcohol. I don't like how it makes me feel at all. I'll have some of that jerky. Damn straight you will. Did you make it? Did you make the jerky? You take a laborious bite of the jerky, straining your jaw as it fights back. But you manage to tear off a leathery piece. So it's that kind of jerky. I'm not a fan of this kind of jerky. I have a weak jaw. I prefer my jerky a little soft, but also that means it doesn't keep. It's not especially flavorful, but it's very satisfying. Like how you imagine old-timey war rations might taste. Old-timey war rations would break your teeth if you didn't put them in water. I hope that's not that hard to bite. I can't believe Stella wouldn't believe us about the mountain lion. Are they really that rare up here? If you ask most people, there ain't been any in these parts for decades. Oh, like Stella said. But everybody who lives deep enough in these hills has a story or two about seeing one. Not that anybody believes us. How deep in the hills do you have to live for you to have a story about a thing that no one's ever seen? Because that seems weird to me. And if we don't manage to bag that son of a bitch, you'll have one of them stories too. Oh man. I don't want to have one of them stories. And then you'll get the rare pleasure of telling people what you've seen with your own two eyes and never having nobody believe you. No. Kenai, for a moment you think you catch something in the tree line from out of the corner of your eye. It was there. It was. I saw it, and now it's gone. But before you say anything, it's gone. Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched right now? That's just nature. You get used to it. That's fair. I just hope it's not Stella. But then again, her eyes don't glow. Is it Gretchen? Speaking of Stella, it seems like you and Stella go way back. What do you think of her? What do I think? I think she's a nice young lady, and she's been through a lot in her short time on this earth. He lets a conspicuous silence fall between the two of you. You can tell me more, I won't tattle. I don't really want to pry. He seems like the kind of guy that wouldn't say much. That thing about her parents rolling in the graves. Are they both dead? I would assume so, but yes, they are. God rest their souls. He takes a quiet, contemplated sip of beer. Nah, move on. What do you think of Tabitha? You can be honest. You say that as if I would have a bad word to say about her. Most people do seem to have that. So, I think she knows the value of hard work, and I think she and your whole family have been the lifeblood of this town for longer than I've been alive, and they're the whole reason any new jobs come out this way that ain't just some tourist bullcrap. There, that's probably a very apt description. We have the Scarlets to thank that this place ain't just a glorified theme park like some other towns I could name. I did see a cop about, like, being really high up on cliffs, and I guess he's talking about that. I don't want to be a local flavor character selling my produce at some cutesy farm stand to folks up from the city who think they want homegrown goods, but get nervous if they see a brown spot. So I am grateful to Miss Tabitha, and will hear no slander to her good name. You are a kind soul, Duke. There's a lot. I kind of want to say I feel like I've been kidnapped, but that feels a little weird to say at this part in the conversation. I was wondering, how did you find me? I've been on that thing's trail all day. I got myself a personal vendetta. It's been after my chickens. You got chickens? I've seen it around my property a few times now, and the next day I always have a bird or two missing. Well, that's not nice. Those birds is like family to me. I raised them from eggs. They know me by sight, like I'm their daddy. That's a little weird to say about chickens. You're taking it a little bit too far, Duke. So it means something to me when some creature sets their sights on my hands. That thing shoots to the top of my list of enemies. That's fair. And I suppose it seems like some commonalities, I think? Commonalities between you and my chickens. I didn't expect to find a near stranger out there on the wrong end of that thing. But I'm glad I did, for your sake. I'm glad you did too, Duke. I would have died. I just want to continue. I don't want to do all the explore options. Sit in silence and appreciate night air. Sure. He seems like the kind of guy that would appreciate silence. Sit in silence and appreciate the night air. You choose to let a comfortable silence fall between the two of you, turning your gaze up to the glistening sky. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's the kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There is so much beauty here, despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line. Oh? That sounded like a phone? Yeah, that's a phone. But the tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. I have coverage out here. It's your cousin. Ah, yeah, she's probably a little concerned. Ignore it. I think I should pick up the phone. Loading. Where did you go? Are you dead? I picked up the phone. What do you think? Yes. That is a terrible thing to do. She just lost her mother. No. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be home later. Who is that? Is that Miss Tabitha? Is there someone with you? And why do you sound like you're calling me from a blender? I have coverage here. I have signal. I am surprised. Are you out in the woods? You should tell her you're with old Duke. Then she'll know you're in good hands. Oh, and make sure to mention how I saved your life. There's a sound nearby. A scuffling, and then... I don't know what that sound is. Look, I don't know if you know this, since the big city only has trees with little fences around them or whatever, but wandering around in the woods at night is dangerous. Get back to town now. Listen, I was gonna walk with Stella back to town to make sure for when she got back to town. But no. Don't you worry, Miss Tabitha. We'll get loading back to you safe and sound. I'll be sure of that. Tabitha, I promise everything's fine. I'll see you back at the estate. I'll see you in town, and hang up. That's fair. Yeah. You hang up the phone, interrupting Tabitha as her voice crackled some command through the bad reception. The rustling grows louder. Oh, chicken? Question mark? Oh, I see it, I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. What? That must be my birdie. She's still alive. I don't know about that. The old man takes a step towards the tree line. That doesn't look like a bird. That does. That don't. Get your thieving little hands off her. Duke charges forward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the brush. Damn, that thing is fast. Which way did it go? There's an odd sound nearby, though it isn't the sound of whatever the two of you were chasing. Keen-eye, it's a human voice, and when you recognize immediately, it would appear that Stella didn't leave the woods after all. Really? The YouTuber who likes to take video of creepy shit is still in the woods with creepy shit. Surprise. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. She's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but Duke stops mid-stride to listen, his hearing evidently not quite as sharp as yours. Damn it, I know that voice. There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like it. Jeez. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. That's your concern? That is your concern. Della, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Oh, that don't look good at all. The two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing what Stella had been filming so intently. It's Birdie. How do I know it's Birdie? Her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet. Birdie, oh no. What's happened to you, sweetheart? A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh no. Duke, I just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. You don't say. Man, Stella, why couldn't you just be a normal YouTuber who just talks at the camera instead of fights? No. I think I should just say I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Duke. I'm sorry, too. I know how much you love your chickens. There's not, like, eyes in here, right? If you really give two shits, you'll delete that footage. Nobody needs to see her like this. I don't think anybody needs to see anybody like that, because that looks very concerning. I should just tell everybody I talk to animals. It's an option, I should do it. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? Yeah, I'm a little weird too. What a horrid thing to witness. It's like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. Oh, Gretchen, I hope that doesn't happen to you. Is that foreshadowing? They've been talking to you? We should probably talk more about that later. Did you see the thing that got a hold of her? I sure did. I got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? Those don't look like gnomes. That thing, I want to say was a gnome. You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word. Let's examine the chicken. Oh, I don't know. There's something in that. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Let's look at the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Are you calling me sick? I'm not the one who's sick here. Examine the wing. Oh, that looks very broken. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Oh. Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up too. Little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Still, you don't have to pipe in. Examine the growth. Yeah, there's a thing in that. Ugh. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once, and there's not so much as a scar these days. That's TMI, Duke. But also, no, I don't think so. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there, yeah. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Gretchen is the only one with a sense of, like, anything here. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? I don't like that statement. Question, technically. Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Ow! Ew, 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 ew. Ew, 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 ew. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. Do you think she's become an egg? Like one of those things is going to pop out of her? What a horrid thought. No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. I mean, eggs pop out of chickens all the time. Just saying. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. And a new wing, man. You can't really fix chicken bones. What should we do? I'm freaking the hell out. I feel like I should say that because that is real. Like, what are we supposed to do, man? I'm freaking the hell out right now. Hey, it's gonna be okay. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first. Barely a whisper. I don't like that. There's just whispers in my ears. I don't like this. No. But then a guttural moan, and then another, until suddenly you find yourselves surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there. All around us, I can smell it. There are so many of them. Hey, do you guys hear that? Haha, yes, I hear that. She starts filming again. Of course she does. Of course it's... Come on, Birdie. Let's get you home. As Duke scoops up the injured birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. Oh. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. No, thank you! Oh, no! Oh. No! What the hell is that? I don't know! Gardeners come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become. That's a gardener? It looks like a baby worm. Don't you step another foot closer or I'll shoot. Don't you think I won't? Ah, it's got big limbs. No. The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. They want the bird. Give them the bird. Stella, there's another one. What? No! Let go of Gretchen. You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering up from the bush. They're gonna make me choose. This is not fair. This is not fair. Oh my god. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. No! I'm gonna have to make a choice. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird. Oh no. No, save. Duke has a gun. He can shoot it, right? Gretchen has nothing. She's a pug. She can't bite the thing. Pugs can't fight for themselves. I want to help Gretchen. Duke has a gun. Duke can use gun on thing. It is fine, right? Get it away from Gretchen. Oh, that's so ugly. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, loading my hero. Oh, no. 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 You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Oh. But then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone. Okay. Duke? Oh. Duke, the gun isn't for you. Blood? Blood, my heavens, I smell blood. How graphic does this game get? Oh no. Oh. No. No. I don't know if that's the right choice. He's the one with the gun. What if they come back? Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we do? I don't know. I don't know. Well, at least we saved Gretchen. Right? Okay. First things first, I grab Gretchen. I hope they didn't stick her with anything. There. Step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great. Okay. Step 2. What's step 2? Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? That is probably what I would be saying. That man saved my life today and he's gone. Yeah. We call the cops, obviously. Go home and pretend. You don't pretend that this didn't happen. Oh, you can tell. Damn it, Stella, why didn't you do something? You got that footage you wanted. Listen. Freeze response is a thing. I feel like I, as a person, would say either holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, what the fuck? Or oh my god, that man saved my life today and now he's gone. I feel like that's what I would do. So, let's do that one. That guy saved my life today. Yeah, okay. Deep breath, we need a plan. What if we chase after those things? Get as much footage. Fuck you, Stella! Fuck you! It's the only way anyone will leave us. No. We owe it to Duke. We owe it to Duke to go home. Stella, we have to get out of here. Okay, let's go. Fucking leave! Oh no! As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. Please, we're almost there. Please. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. Okay. Only one death today. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Feel a buzz in your pocket? Well, my cousin's probably a little pissed. Oh my lord. I think Tabitha's pissed. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. I think she's worried. Text her that I'm okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. I should call her. Tried to call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. I hope she's not also dead. Uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble. That's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who. Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. Very worried, and I hope Tabby's not out here. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl, it's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the Asigna Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun, it happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? No. His family. I guess now we wait. It's a car. Someone's come to help us. Oh, you look very friendly. Not so much you. You look friendly. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk two officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. Can you see anything, sir? Were you the one driving? Is that why it took so long? See, right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What? Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury dope boy? Could have been a naked maniac. With how they were moving? No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they're not human. And they killed Duke. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind. This is evidence. Oh, okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. You notice Stella popped something out of the camera. Oh, you sneaky bitch. You sneaky bitch. She stole the recording. They're gonna be so mad later. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and... Who are you exactly? That's loading. They came into town today for the funeral. Loading? As in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. Why does no one think I'd show? Did everyone believe Tabitha's mom? My aunt is a bitch. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. Oh, he'll still be out there in the morning. Unless they eat him. You know? We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. I think a death in a town this small would be enough for a deputy to stop his bowling. Just saying. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Y'all are so lazy. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left will be fine. Stella, I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. And since she can't be responsible enough to go home on her own. Stella sighs. Do you have another camera hidden up your ass or something? Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady, if that is, if your mama permits. Oh, you're talking to Gretchen. But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Oh, Stella doesn't like cars. Did her parents die in a car crash? I understand now why she wants to walk. I'm sorry, Stella. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Oh, Gretchen looks so worried. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretched across her pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Oh, such a good doggy. Stella is quiet and stiff next to you, back rigid as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. Oh, my poor Stella. Neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Oh, hey Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. I can try to comfort her, but she doesn't know me. Place comforting hand on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of the tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill. Though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late night cleaning the squad car. I don't like these cops. I don't like them. We're only a few minutes away. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Y'all suck. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Okay. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was, I pee freely. I don't like you. Fox Mulder? I pee freely. Sure. You're in town for the funeral. Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. I feel like you're gonna do jack shit about this because you're gonna find nothing in the morning because you didn't go to look right now. At least now I know I don't get to trust the cops. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Rude. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Fuck you. Fuck police. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Yeah, say that again, sister. Okay, so I know it's late, but I'm wound up. I know I, for one, need answers. It's a long shot, but my friend's mom is a weird hippie lady. She knows all about local wildlife and local myths and legends. Maybe she would have some idea what those things were. Oh, wonderful. She always stocks the finest dog biscuits just for me. I could really use one of those right now. I feel like I could use a really good dog biscuit. I say we go over and show her what we have. Are you with me? Oh, hi. You popped out of nowhere. Where have you been? I've been waiting in town forever. Were you that lost? I've been traumatized. Tabby, great. We were just headed over to Sybil's. You should come with us. A lot happened out here tonight. It'll be better to explain it all at once. I saw someone die. I don't know if I can actually go with... I don't know if I can go with Stella. This doesn't have any options to stay with her. There's only, I agree you should really come with us. I feel like I would say Duke saved my life and then he died right in front of me. But I don't know if you know Duke, actually. Wait, you're serious? Someone died? Yeah, the cops dropped us off down here. So great of them, isn't it? They're the best. Well, if you already got the cops involved, I don't see what you think Sybil is going to do. Give you some weird tea about it? Doesn't sound super helpful to me. It was the circumstances. There were these things out there, Tabby. I can't even describe them. Like doughy gnome things. Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh, I see. So she's going to give you the secret gnome knowledge. Loading, I don't think we need to waste our time with that. I'm tired. And it sounds like you're tired. We're going home. I do feel like I should say you don't get to boss me around. But she is the boss of town, so that might be just what she's used to doing. You don't get to boss me around, Tabitha. I'm an adult. And I'm an older adult. I play the older than you card. And your host for the week, so I do actually get to boss you around. I'll make sure to catch you up on whatever Sybil says. Loading. Here's my number. Let me know when you get back so I know you're safe. What, so you're friends now? You better not make problems for me all week, Stella. Tabitha, you're a butt. A butt. Gosh dang it. I'm not a kid. I watched someone die. I'm traumatized. Tabitha doesn't wait for Stella to protest before starting back down the road towards her old BMW, towing you along with her. The night around you is blessedly silent, save for the comforting songs of crickets and your footsteps on the pavement. There are no eerie owl-like calls of pale, leering creatures disturbing the night's peaceful ambiance. The things in the woods are nowhere to be found, at least for now. You and Tabitha step into her car. It feels like a lifetime since you've been in this seat, but the truth is, it's been fewer than 12 hours. The smell inside is oddly comforting, like there's some bone-deep recognition that she smells like family. Hello! I was told there wouldn't be jump scares in this thing. I've had like 3. I swear I'm not that easy to jump scare. He looks like a miner. Like that's the jackets they were wearing in the diner. Your cousin reaches for the headlights. Why does it know my name? No! Loading. You can ever so faintly make out the name tag on his jacket. Wayne. I don't know Wayne. I don't know Wayne. Welcome home. No. In fact, I'm gonna get the next bus out and feck off. The figure steps out of the light, disappearing back into the darkness of the woods. Yeah, you don't look overly thrilled either. His jacket said Wayne. Yeah, well, you saw him for 2 seconds, maybe you misread it. That feels like it's something important. It doesn't matter, let's not freak out over nothing. As she turns on the engine, her keys rattle, betraying the fresh tremor in her hands. She's just as nervous as you. You both ride in silence back up to the estate. I feel like... Oh, it's still falling off the cliff, guys. Don't worry. The stars vaguely illuminate its hulking shape, perched on the cliffside. Despite the warm porch light, it feels even more abandoned than it did during the day, its windows dark and lifeless. Heavy door. Well, see you in the morning. Why didn't you believe Stella? She wasn't lying. I know Stella, and I know the kind of things she says she sees. And I know how often she can convince other people they see it too. So yeah, I'm skeptical of the... What was it? Gnomes? I don't think it was gnomes. Again, Pillsbury Doughboy fits the best. What? But hey, maybe her next video will come out and prove me wrong. There's a first time for everything. What the fuck is that smile? That damn smile. You need to work on that. I saw them too. Do you believe me? I believe you even less than I believe Stella. Fuck you. At least I know she can mostly tell the difference between local wildlife and fictional creatures. Emphasis on mostly. You might as well be telling me there's a monster under your bed, but hey, it's not like you have to worry about it for much longer anyway. When the week is over, you won't have to concern yourself with whether or not there's something in the woods. If you really want to keep an eye on me, maybe I can go to work with you tomorrow, since she seemed so insistent that I did something wrong. Here we go again. What are you trying to angle your way into the family business? No, I don't want to stay here. You just seem concerned about what I'm doing. The answer is no. I'm drawing a line and you'd better not cross it. You sure you don't want to stay up with me for a little bit? We could talk. I've done enough talking. Good night. Tabitha doesn't so much as wave goodbye before heading up the stairs. No fair. You follow suit, climbing up the creaky stairs on your own, to your own waiting bed with its ancient dusty sheets. I feel like I need to, like, thwack it with a broom. There's a broom there. Let's use that. As you start to drift off, you remember that Stella asked you to let her know you got home safe. Let's let Stella know. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, a warble in her throat. Oh, is she sad? Did you make it back all right? I feel like I need to ask about her. I'm tired, actually. You could be such an ass. Yeah, how are you? Are you okay? totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world, and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Yeah! I don't think it'll get much better. Ooh. Cinematic. Yeah, I think this is the end of it then. Ah, eyes! Feck off! Go back to whence you came. Mining is very central to this place if they have a statue of it right there. I didn't get to go in there. Don't tease me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Ooh, books. Maybe I can go there the next day. Maybe. This is a very long look at windows. There's someone in there. Why sad? Why sad? Who are you? What? Hello? Why is there blood? Hello, sheepies. That hole, or are you llamas? I don't know. That hole is concerning. Oh, pumpkin. Do they just have jack-o'-lanterns sitting? There were a few jump scares, but I made it regardless. It's interesting. They're definitely trying to build tension before showing all the scary stuff, which is nice. Oh. That door has seen better days. Are we trying to keep things out or in? GG's on completing first chapter. Yay! I'm only a little bit traumatized. Yay!